Hi everyone, morning and good to see you. When are you guys going to come? Children, dear parents, I know. It's okay, just hold on and make up your mind and make a will. Your willpower is very powerful. Can't believe. See what is happening today. Narendra Modi government and the specialists of the country, including the ancient Indians, they calling it Indic knowledge. Government of India now going ahead and reforming the entire education. Most of you must be hearing about it, reading about it in the paper. But notice something. Did you notice something? That what they're talking about, the whole education system, Victoria's kids have been actually fighting to establish that against all odds for more than 42 years, actually 24 years starting. And we talked about education from mother's womb, immediately afterwards 6 weeks old, and everybody said, no, how can you do that? Who is going to send you kids? And look at this. Now today, this is what is exactly happening. They're wanting right from the moment the child is born, it is going to be concept-based. They're talking about education where one can stand on their own feet. And this is what had Swami Vivekananda, the great international youth leader, whole world is racing after his concepts and philosophy, talked about it. We want that education by which character is formed. Notice, that is what we have been talking about. Notice Indian Ashok Stamba is talking about Satyameva Jayate. Truth shall always prevail. Look carefully, parents. You got 1, 2, 3 kids, your own or everybody else's. And have you noticed you like that kid who doesn't ask for anything? Mother, you love to feed that baby more who doesn't want to eat. Who is very fussy eater. So notice our elder children are generally a very fussy eater. And mommy is always wanting to feed them, isn't it? And the one who is robust and strong, he is the one saying, I want to eat it, I want to eat this. You say, okay, go ahead and eat because of love and all that. But your attention goes to that one who doesn't want. What am I trying to get at? Is character. Character is Satyameva Jayate. Truth shall always win. So there is something on this character which is called intrinsic qualities and which is borrowed quality. So let's say a hot potato. You'd love to have a hot boiled potato with butter or grilled potato with butter, isn't it? But notice the potato doesn't have its own heat. It is hot, but it is borrowed it from the water. And the water is borrowed it from the hot bowl. And a hot bowl borrowed it from the fire. But the fire has got intrinsic quality of heat. The bowl, the water, and the potato is borrowed. So what happens with it? What am I trying to get to you? Children, parents, think of it. Reflect upon it. Whatever is borrowed is temporary, will go away. Whatever is intrinsic will stay. What stays? Truth shall always stay. And truth is character. Truth is concept. Truth is not content. Truth is find out the concept, the inner meaning through what? Inquiry. And this is what the education system is coming up with. So now, yours and our intention is to develop that good character. Look carefully. Gautam Buddha, every house almost, irrespective of the religion, almost every house has got a Gautam Buddha's picture, a statue, isn't it? When Gautam Buddha attained his nirvana, the most people say, greatest of the spiritual leaders say, that Gautam Buddha has been the human excellence at at par. Cannot be any more excellent than him. He was such a great. Notice, he renounced his kingdom. Why? Because he wanted to remove suffering. You and I notice we are suffering away today. All of us. Even if we are having a good time, it's only temporary. Why? Because it is mithya. It is false. It is not intrinsic. It is not eternal quality. Eternal qualities are those qualities which will always stay. Truth cannot be destroyed. So you and I need to develop that character which will, people may call it law of attraction. Meaning what? A negative magnet will attract the positive. Notice the negative will repel negative. Positive magnet will repel the positive. So we say birds of the same feather flock together. Now, they do flock together. They do have a little, but none of them are in love with each other. You fall in love, boys attract girls. Girls attract boys. Of what? Generally opposite characters. And similarly here, notice, Buddha, when he received his enlightenment, renounced everything. And what happened? The whole world came to him at his feet. Today, every house has got Gautam Buddha. His body is not dead, but he is alive in everybody. He has become Amritasya, eternal, cannot die. He was asked, generally you and I ask, who are you? He was not asked, who are you? He was asked, what are you? Are you God? He had already received enlightenment. He was glowing with light. He said, no. They asked, are you an angel? He smiled and he said, no. He said, then, are you a human being like human being? He said, no. He said, then what are you? He said, I am the awakened one. Notice what Vivekananda had said. Buddha says, I am the awakened. Awakened in Hindi Sanskrit is Jagrat. I am awakened. What did Vivekananda say? Arise, rise up, get into move, action, children. That's what Victoria's Kidss is doing, talking about awaken. Arise, awake. Vivekananda's words. By the way, it is from Isha Upanishad, where Vivekananda had read that and translated it for you and me. Most of his great words are from the Upanishads, ancient Indian books. 108 of them. 10 out of them are considered to be the best. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So you and I have to get into moving action. Doesn't matter, COVID-19 or whatever. Just notice, COVID-19 separated us from face-to-face learning and teaching, isn't it? But look at our kids. For 13th of March, which was a Friday, 13th was a Friday, March, when the whole COVID-19 came and the school was asked to close down by the government. We closed down. And notice, the IB examinations happened March, April, May, 3 months of no contact with the teacher other than telephone and radio. No face-to-face. IB calls it F2F. No contact. And yet, all 73 of 10th standard got first division. Everybody in the first 21 of IB of our 10th standard students broke up on all records. Wonderful result. In the diploma, they also appeared same in the MEMA. And what did they get? Fantastic result. Everybody got 100% diploma. How is it? Our children, you. I know it. I see it. And parents talk to me about it. 75 to 78% of our kids, they don't tell lies. That's the character I'm talking about. You're already on the track. Government of India wanted to start that. And today, while you're doing that, notice something. Just like if you have a friend, a partner, who is generally not wanting anything, not greedy, not saying, I want to eat this, I want to eat that. You might enjoy it for a while, smile and say, okay, nice, he's a foodie guy, all that. But actually, you like that guy who says, who has restraint, character, who doesn't go in for cheap thrill, cheap stuff, who goes for the solid thing. And you will give your work to who? The one who you are loyal, who you can count, who you can trust. So you and I, as students, children, as parents, as teachers, we have to show that. We have to walk what we are talking of good character. No telling lies to start with. Become loyal to your parent, to your grandparents, to your partners, to your friends, to your organization, to the country and to the world. And just watch. People will follow you. People will run after you. And you know what will happen? Whatever you want, it will come to you. Example, I'll give you a small, imagine. A small child, 4, 5, 6 years old, sitting down and eating Cadbury gel. Remember? Nice, colorful, children love to eat it, no? Some of us also. They eating Cadbury gel. Red, pink, yellow, green, blue. And if you're passing by, you're the parent or uncle or friend, and you put your hand down and say, hi, eating Cadbury. He smiles. The girl or the boy will say, take one. Say, take one. But you say, no, beta, it's okay, you eat. Supposing you had said, okay, let me take it. The moment you said, let me take it, what will the child do? Child will hold it like that and run away. Now, or, no, will start whining. But supposing, when he says, take one, and you didn't take it, you say, no, beta, you have. Thank you very much. What will the child do? The girl, the boy is going to get up and will now run after you. Please, no, you have to take one. You have to take one. And you say, no, I'm okay. I don't want it, beta. You eat. I don't want to eat chocolate. No, you have to take one. Isn't it? This is called the opposite. Attracts. So, when you are doing, look at Mahabharata, everybody is seeing the picture in the film, irrespective of the religion. It's not a religion, it's the beautiful epic of India. Whole world is seeing it now, again and again, it's going on and on and on. Notice, Duryodhana, the evil prince, he wanted to grab everything. He was doing karma, he was fighting. He declared everything. He tried to do all kind of nasty thing. You all know the story. But what is it? A very bad karma. Now, that karma did what? Killed him and bad named everybody. Arjuna was ready to fight with Kauravas as Pandavas and amass soldiers. They are about to start the war. Bhagavad Gita is written on that. Arjuna was ready to fight. That is called Shakam Karma, with desired work. He had a desire to win back his kingdom. And notice what happened. Everybody was ready to participate with him. But the moment he came to the battlefield Kurukshetra and saw, he said, I don't want to fight. When he became Nishkama Karma, meaning I don't want to fight, I don't want to win, it's okay. Now Krishna, supposed to represent God, is his friend, started to guide him called Nishkama Karma, without desired work. You and I, children, Whenever we work for an organization, for a result, aim for the highest. Make your dream, but work without waiting for the result, but wanting to be perfect. And perfection has no limit. Victorious kids have no limit with you. We are pleased and very happy to see the children doing better, but we are wanting to do better and better through you. And you have to make up your mind. How can you do that? Hey, there's something that you've got that most of us are not aware. We are not aware. What is it? See, you can hear me, you can see me. How? Because of something. You say, because of my ear. Say, no. You may be watching me. I've spoken about it before. You can see me with your eyes, but listen, eyes are open, but what if you were eyes open but unconscious? Somebody had hit it on your head and you become unconscious. Let's say your eyes are open. Can you see me? Your hearing mechanism, eyes are working, but you're unconscious. If you're in coma, you can't see, you can't hear. If you're unconscious, you can't. If you're in deep sleep, you can't. What is it? Something to do with the consciousness. So how do we learn? How do we do things? How do we get? Let me give you in next 2-3 minutes. We're going to make a short talk. This is the human consciousness. See, human consciousness. This consciousness is not just human. It is all over the world, everywhere. It's actually a 2-dimensional diagram. So it's showing like this, but it is not the correct diagram. This consciousness is all around the entire universe, everywhere. Let's take it from here. Now this is the human brain. And human brain has got intelligence, memory. It has also got human mind. The human mind, by the way, as per Vedanta, cannot learn, cannot receive anything unless the human mind has got power from the consciousness like a light. Like the moonlight. It gets the power from the sunlight. Sunlight. If the sun is not there, moon will not be able to be seen. Moon will be there, but you can't see it. It's reflective. So the mind, when it gets a reflective consciousness from the consciousness, reflective consciousness, little bit of light, you can see that, is going to make meanings out of these senses. Ear, nose, throat, touch, those 5 senses, going out to the world and coming back. In Vedanta, and Shankaracharya, great Indian saint, said it was God's manufacturing defect. Why? Because our senses, have you noticed, they only go out. They are out, gathering information, coming back, feeding it to the brain, to the mind. Through the brain, to the mind. When you see me, I'm not entering your eye. But the image of me, the light from my body goes and enters the cornea, from there to the brain, as an electrical impulse. And then nobody knows in the world today except the ancient Upanishads talk about how from brain it goes to mind. And you know, let's say an ice cream. You see the ice cream cone. You see it. And you feel like having. Mama, daddy, partner, friend, let's have an ice cream. Supposing you don't get it, now your desire for ice cream, haven't got it, you are sad, you're unhappy. But supposing you make the action and you say, come on, let's go out. It's late, doesn't matter. It's COVID-19, doesn't matter. Let's go. And if you go and through the action get the ice cream, now you are happy, you are smiling. So, what happened? The consciousness gave you the plan, you went and got the ice cream and you become happy. Epistemology. How do we learn anything? It is like that, what I talked about in brief. And then it comes to the consciousness. This consciousness, children, has the power of unbelievable power. Have you realized anyone in the world, when they have made a decision, made a choice, they always get it. How? Because of the consciousness. That gives them the power through the mind called the willpower. I'm giving you the intricacies. So become conscious of the consciousness, which is all around, everywhere. All you have to do is just tap into it. You know the biggest problem through this diagram, in brief, we are aware of this side of the world. Notice the body, you and I are conscious of our body. How? Through the five senses. Only the five senses. Suppose you were totally paralyzed, you will not know about your body. But you come to know of the body through the five senses: touch, taste, feel, sense, vision. You see it like that. You are aware. So this body, these information come through the mind. But we are aware of this side of the world. This is the world. The mountain, the peak, the people around, the ice cream and the food, and the money and the property. It's the outside. But the power lies, children, inside you, inside. And we have made a wall and not aware of this side. We are aware of this part of the world. And this is where the sufferings come. When you are aware of the outside world and aware of your consciousness, automatically something happens. And that is where the nishkama karma, work without desire, because I have to. I must serve my country. I might die in the way, doesn't matter. I must help that child who's inside the burning house and bring the child out. Doesn't matter about my body. Doesn't matter how much I get out of it. And automatically you will find that whatever you desire, wish which you had in your mind, even if you're not craving for it, but you started your work, arise, awake and stop not till the goal, without the desire, automatically it will come. You work towards it. Set a goal and now start working. Result will come automatically. Hold on to that character. Hold on to make your targets. It is not conflicting. It is not confusing. 56 out of 56. Write it all over the house. Big chart. 5 and 6. 45 out of 45. DP. Write it. Whatever set goal. Adults, parents, set goals. Financial goal, health goal, family relation, perfect bonding goal. And just watch. I wish you good luck. Independence Day, it's just gone. And that is called the independence from negativity. Throw it out, but become aware of the power within. Independence from inner oppression, not just external British oppression. Namaste. I love you all.